So today was a fun day. First, I went to City College and took care of all those financial things I needed to take care of. Got changed to in-state tuition, which drastically decreases my tuition costs from like $210 a unit to $26 a unit. Yay, community college, cheap. And re-registered for a bunch of classes that I had accidentally been dropped from. I know my English. And then I went and hung out with my friend Katie, super cool girl. So we just walked around State Street for a while. That was fun. Just chatted, hung out in Nordstrom's, stuff like that. So yeah, fun day. Did my best to avoid what the big conversation topic was today, with not as much success as I was hoping. I was trying to avoid getting into the whole SOPA thing, but it happened anyway because I opened my mouth one stupid little time for a status and people blew up. And I basically said that I didn't really care about the SOPA protest because I didn't think it actually had any effect over what was going to happen. Now, granted, it did have some effect in that a lot of politicians are now dropping their support that they did have for the bill and are completely reversing their position, said we won't vote for it. But the White House had already said that they wouldn't vote for it. And a couple of my friends have told me that SOPA had the 2/3 support necessary to veto it. I haven't seen that number anywhere, so I'll probably look that up and see if that was true. But, to the way I understood it, it was not going to pass because it would have been vetoed anyway, and people might retaliate, rebuttal, saying, "Oh yeah, well that's politicians always saying they're not going to do that, and then they do it anyway." But it's an election year. Politicians do what they say they're going to do in election years because they need to get voted back in. So this is the one, like 2012 is the year where you can expect all of the politicians to actually come through with what they're promising because they feel like they need to just for the votes. And then they get elected, and then for the next 3 years they don't do what we want them to do until the next election year, unless you're the president, in which case those second 4 years, you do whatever you want, because no one can not elect you. But yeah, so that was my whole thing, and my friends got real mad at me. I know it's sort of a callous position to take, and if it were any other sort of protest thing where I thought there was actual danger, I would have protested it. And I do think SOPA was one of the more terrible bills that has ever been written in the history of America. There's probably been a few that are worse, but this one was pretty bad. So I was completely against it. After the White House came out saying they would not support the bills, I thought it was dead, So, yeah, that's just my thought. I bet I'll get some sort of angry comment either on my Facebook page, under where I usually post the link, or right here on my YouTube page from somebody telling me why I'm closed-minded and wrong and I need to open my eyes, man. Bill's dead. Let it go. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later.